Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Dewpoint Farms, where today we have unlocked the John Deere 40 Series mod. Thank you to PS4 Farmer for the most liked comment on episode 1. So we have two 40 Series tractors here available to us for the rest of the series. Today our plan is going to be, we're hoping to get our fields plowed together so that we are able to get probably some more canola back in the ground. I'm hoping to get all three of these actually plowed together. And then I'm also hoping to get our canola oil sold, and we're probably gonna get most of the way, if not right up to the next harvest season. So we are going to start off today. We're going to look and see if we can get a plow figured out, because we do have a cultivator on our tractor here. But even if we can get like a small plow, just so we can run our fields together, it's all we need it for. So even like this one here, it can only do a half meter. Maybe we look at like leasing this one here, because I think we have like 120 horse, don't we? We have 115. So like, yeah, that one might be a little big, but this one here, if we lease this one, we should see some success. It's a nice 3-bottom plow there. This should be more than enough to do what we're hoping for. So I think we're going to go ahead, lease this for $714, go and pick it up from the store, and then we will work on getting these fields plowed together. All right, here we have it. So I'm really just hoping to be able to just kind of run these fields together without picking up a bunch of stones. So we'll see how this goes. I'm hoping just to get lined up kind of on the corner here a little bit and then just see what it does. Because we got a cultivator, so we can cultivate over this, but let's just see. Looks like it gets just to the yellow runners there. Honestly, that looks like that's going to work fairly well. Let's go do this other one, and then we will do the other side. We can just kind of get it filled in, because I think really what this is going to do for us is it's going to let us kind of start to not have to worry so much about getting the crops from some fields. We're going to back up and just get this line a little bit better. There we go. I like my field lines to be as straight as I can. That's perfect. So we'll get this other side going, and then I'll just fill it in. You guys already kind of get the idea as to what I'm up to, so I'm not too concerned about maybe a little bit falling through the cracks here if we're able to save you guys a little bit of time. So let's get this one. I must have accidentally hired a worker. I was trying to figure out what was going on there. Yeah, I'll take a minute. I'll get these midsections plowed, and then let's get the cultivator running. There we have it. We have finished up the plowing together of the fields. I think it is time we get out the cultivator that we got for a decent price. I'm going to turn off allow create fields with this plow, because I actually don't think we're going to need it again. I am just going to hang on to it for just a moment though, just in case I spot any spots I missed. And then once we can confirm that we are happy with the way our fields are, I will then go ahead, we will return the plow, and we will look at planting, because we have to plant in either this month or the next, I believe. So we might as well get all of the big things out of the way as soon as we possibly can. So I am going to cultivate all of this. No, I'm not gonna lie, this is taking absolutely forever to do. I don't even know how long it's been since I started this, but I am just about halfway through the field, and this is just brutal. I'm not gonna lie. I had to set my cruise control down at 8 miles per hour because the tractor was trying to shift constantly. So we're literally just going 8 miles per hour, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and we're working a width just barely wider than the tractor. So we're definitely feeling it here, but we are making serious progress. I think we're gonna be looking at a slightly larger seeder, which, I mean, that's okay, because this thing was pushing this tractor so hard. So it looks like we're looking at a slightly larger seeder. I am willing to lease that just because this is taking so long, and honestly, I don't think I want to sit here and just plant this field for another hour, because I feel like I'm going to have probably 45-50 minutes into just getting this field all cultivated. Not only that, but then we've got all these stones in here too. I honestly think we're not going to roll it. I really want to be able to get the stones out of here, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen this go around. So we're probably going to end up harvesting it, and we're going to try to get the stones off it next year. Maybe with like a small stone picker or something. Maybe we can dedicate a tractor to this field. But we'll see how that goes. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to get the rest of this done, so that way we can move ahead with the series. And what feels like another 20 minutes later, here we are. Finally, we are finishing up the cultivating on this field. I do not anticipate doing this again with this cultivator, honestly. It was great for the price. We were able to hold on to it. So I think what we will do is we'll probably hang on to this cultivator in the event that we have smaller fields that we acquire. But this thing, it is not very fun to tug this thing along for an hour. I do think we put about an hour on the tractor. You guys could actually have an easier time of telling than I do right now. So no, it seems like we put a lot of time into this process. So I am incredibly happy to have it taken care of. I did think there was a spot that we had missed. You guys can see all the field stone. There's a spot right there. Let's get that taken care of. There we are. We have officially gotten our fields plowed and cultivated together. There were a couple like little ledges right there, but I don't think we're gonna worry about them. I don't think it's worth the time right now to terraform that out. It'll be much easier just to hang on to them and kind of go from there. So let's we can leave our cultivator kind of back where we had it. We can return the plow. I probably was been better off returning it before doing that big long mission. But it is what it is. We have 11,459 and we don't get any money back because we're not running lease to own. I'm so used to that mod, but that's okay. That is a-okay. So let's just also I just want to take a peek at the field. Weeds growing. I'm honestly thinking what we're going to do is we're going to get ourselves a decent sized planter. I'm just going to take a peek in. It's a seeder, not a planter. And of course, in here now there is these just massive cultivators. I think we could pull the 320 horse there. But this one we're unable to plant canola, so it is unfortunate because I think that's one of the smaller ones in that section. That planter is one of the smaller ones in that section. It's actually this one, so it's not the smallest. I necessarily don't want to get something tiny, but the horsepower is getting really big really fast. It's 180 horse. What does it cost to lease? 8 grand. We're not spending 8 grand to plant. This one goes out to 4 meters, 220 horse. I think we're gonna go for the super tiny one. We should be able to pull that one no problem. And for 1,700 bucks, I think that's gonna be the best call. So that's going to be our planter. We're going to pick up, let's see, what was the capacity? Yeah, it holds 600 liters. So what we'll do is we're gonna buy two. Yeah, we'll buy 2 of those. We're gonna take the tractor, we're gonna get the front loader hooked up onto it, and let's just make sure we're not gonna miss growing or planting season. We still have another month. So I'm gonna go do that. We'll go pick up our new planter. We will go get the seeds, and I will see you guys in the morning for planting time. We own the cedar, ladies and gentlemen. We own the very cedar we just leased. And planting has begun. It is 7:36 this beautiful September morning. We are looking to get canola in the ground. We brought back 2 whole pallets of seeds. That's gonna come out. Looks like we are struggling again to get above 5 miles per hour. Mildly unfortunate. So we're going to set it to 5 here and see if we can stick to 5. It looks like that's going to be the speed. So this is going to take even longer than it took before. And we are going to struggle. honestly, we are going to struggle our way through this. So ladies and gentlemen, prepare for the greatest time lapse you have ever seen. Sit back and enjoy. That took forever, and by that I mean we were over an hour in terms of just getting all this done together. It took over an hour to plant our fields with canola, but it is done. And I am honestly so excited with the fact that it is done, because now the really long processes we shouldn't have to take care of these for a while again now. Really where we're at now. Also, yeah, there was a road sign that tragically it was harmed in the making of this video, but it doesn't look like we should have too many more long processes left. We're end up probably renting a fertilizer spreader at the end of 1 month and then matching it up into another. It also looks like we are able to empty out one of these seed containers here, so we will just do so, and that'll just be very nice because now we only have one container left. So we have 1,600 liters of seeds still floating around, which is very, very, very nice. So where we're at now is we need to, oh my gosh, we have weeds growing. It needs to be, I mean, if we do get a roller, let's just take a peek and see what kind. I mean, it covers 12.3 meters. How much does it cost? $2,000 for a 2% yield bonus. I think we're gonna pass on that. Honestly, I think we're gonna pass on that. So what I'm thinking is we are going to take a quick peek at our total amount of canola oil we have over here, because we do have ourselves quite a bit. You can see we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. It appears to be 4,000 liters of canola oil out here. Looks like there's another 380 inside of there. So really it's all looking pretty good. There's only 3,000 liters of canola left in there. So it's only gonna produce another 3 pallets. And the best time of year to sell our canola. Let's just take a quick peek. Canola oil, ladies and gentlemen. Canola oil. Best time is going to be as late in December as we can. And that's price per thousand. We're gonna have 6 pallets or so. So we're gonna be looking at over 10 grand. But that's going to be end of December. So I think what we're gonna do is we are going to move ahead 1 month. We're going to see where our field ends up looking, you know, just see kind of what we are working with. And then with that, we can kind of decide where to go from there. So I will see you guys at 7 o'clock in the next month. 7 a.m. has rolled around, and this is kind of what our fields look like. You can kind of see the 2 spots where we plowed between them, because the plows are more effective at keeping weeds from growing. But then they have the big stones come up. So as you can see, we have small weeds growing in every single field, and then this end one also wants lime as well. We're not going to be putting lime on the fields, but we are going to be getting a weeder so we can get these small weeds off the field. And honestly, I was just taking a quick peek at them, and it's like, I think we're going to be just leasing this one for $1,800, but that is going to be something for another time. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to recommend a mod for episode 3 of our Dewpoint Farm series, do so in the comments of this one, and then we will be taking the one with the most likes, and it will be the next mod that we add. Again, thank you so much for watching. We will see you next time.